Houston Hyenas, what's up? Week 8, Houston versus Carolina. The Hyenas fall. We fell hard. Well, can't say too hard, but I just want to give a recap of this game, man. You guys know how I like to do. I want to say offense played great. Defense, we played great. We played good. I can say decent. I mean, we gave up 50-something points. And I don't know what happened with Carolina, but Carolina turned their team around. Bro, you can't go. You just got to your spot. Carolina did something the past 2 weeks to get their offense fired up or whatever, man. And what I noticed on our defensive end, I forgot to take cover 2 out of the dime. Now I'm not sure if some of their big plays came while we were in cover 2 in the dime, because I really didn't see them targeting anything to the corner. A lot of their big plays came down the middle of the field on a deep post, and basically that play that they were beating us on was basically the same play that the Florida Storm loves to run, along with the Vancouver Legion. And that play is in gun formation, and it's in the gun, and then the formation set is gun split spread. And the name of that play is 50x Z deep outs. As I told you guys before, with that it's only 3 receivers on the field. The 2 guys on the outside, your X and your Y wide receiver, those guys run like a 10-yard and out. And they hit the sideline. The guy in the slot, which is the number 2 wide receiver, they put the number 2 wide receiver in the slot in that formation. These teams doesn't do it. All pro football does it. So what happens is that when you got that guy in the slot, and really there's nobody on him, even if we come out in a nickel formation, sometimes nobody is really on him. Although there may be a slot guy over him, the slot guy is not going to run deep down the field and cover him, not unless we're in man coverage. But man coverage is beatable in this game, should I say. And then sometimes, at least what I noticed all week long versus Carolina, is that the AI kept pulling down our free safety, Brady Clark, and they kept putting the free safety. Man, that could have been a wreck right there, dude. You gotta be more careful. And what the AI kept doing is, like I said, they kept putting the free safety down in the box, and they were putting the free safety right over the slot the slot wide receiver. Now, come on. When you take the safety out of his position and put him down in the box like that, and then the slot guy who's supposed to be on that wide receiver is somehow sitting right between the free safety and the cornerback. And he's really covering nobody, So when the ball is hiked, the free safety, he's in a backpedal mode. Why? Because he's supposed to be on the deep end, on the back end of the defense. And what's that assignment of the safety on the back end of the defense? Is to backpedal, right? So he's basically backpedaling and trying to read the field. He's not even paying attention to the wide receiver. So that right there, man, like really irked me, that they kept doing that to us or whatever. And, I'm really pissed off about us losing 5 games in a row. I'm not happy nor excited about that, man. I mean, we bust our ass, dude, week in and week out, trying to prepare for these games. At least I know I do. Not taking anything away from anyone else. But, dude, all week, the week leading up for Mexico City, all that week, man, I killed it. And when I say that I killed it, man, is that I'm going to bed late at night, 2 o'clock in the morning and shit, sitting up running sims, and all of the sims that I'm running, we're not winning. So when we're not winning, it's messing with my head. psychologically like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh shit, missed my exit. What am I doing wrong? Because I know that we can beat this team. I mean, my scrimmages all week versus Mexico City, we did not win one. And this week versus Carolina, it was back and forth, you know. And then the games, the scores, only the score was put in the 40s one time, and we scored 40-something points, and we beat them 40, I think it was 44-24. Was for that one sim, but it was like a back and forth thing, you know, versus them, man. It just has been crazy, dude. Just trying to get this team back on track. I really don't understand, man, how we lost 5 games in a row. Well, we played some tough teams. Let's just say that. The middle of our schedule had some really tough teams on it. I thought we could at least came out of there with at least 2 victories, you know, versus some of those tough teams, because we're a tough team. You know, it's hard to beat us. It's not easy to beat the Houston Hyenas. Don't ever think that, because I work too hard to allow for it to be an easy victory. Although the Queen City game, we wasn't shut out. We did score 7 points. Was it a blowout? We lost about 20 points that game. Yeah, but I worked my ass off that week too, you know, and like I told you guys, it was just some gambles that I took that I knew I shouldn't have taken. But man, you know, if you don't take a gamble, you ain't trying. That's just me. And I'm not saying that that's okay, you know, but it's just a gamble that I took because I saw in my game planning that it was working. So if it's working during your game plan, what you do? You add it, you know. So also, man, they Carolina, back to Carolina. Carolina added some plays in their playbook that I know only 2 people run. You know, and that's Shan Varner and the guy for the owner for Atlanta, Mark Chisholm. So, but yeah, man, that was just a crazy loss versus Carolina. And I'm not happy about that loss, man. I'm not happy about any loss at all. You know, I take them all personal, man. And, you know, because not only do I want to win for me, I want to win for you guys as well. I want you guys to experience, you know, the wins in this league, man. Like the Baltimores, you know. Baltimore's always at the top of the league. You know, Mexico City is always up there. Florida's always up there. Denver has been up there the past few seasons or so. You know, normally Jacksonville is there, but they're like in a, you know, a reloading stage as well, like we were, you know. So, but hey, guys, man, I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really, really do, especially you guys who have been getting your progressions in each and every week. It is for me to inform you guys on certain things that will be happening within this upcoming week. One, we had a guy who missed 2 progressions in a row. Per league rules, if a player misses 2 progressions in a row, the team has the right to release that player. So the player who did miss 2 progressions in a row, we will be releasing him, which is Nana Leahy. He has not shown any interest within the team or within the league or so. Myself and the front office team, we have noticed this a few weeks ago that, you know, he's really not into it anymore, should we say. And that's okay. That's fine. You know, some people get a little boredom with it over time, you know, after a while or whatever, or they just have no more interest in it. Or let's just say, you know, life situation comes into play. And I really don't know, you know, Nana's situation. But I have heard that, you know, he has been going through some personal things and so forth, and I wish him the best, you know, in his next endeavors, and I hope that everything is all well with him or so. But Let's get our progressions in, guys. Let's man, let's get this win next week. We have Fort Worth. We're about to get in the heart of division games. We've already lost one division game versus Mexico City. We do play Mexico City again in week 12. Let's try to get a victory there as well. Like I said, we have Fort Worth coming up this week. And I think after Fort Worth, I think we play the Sioux Falls Sparrows, and then I think we play Lone Star Glory or so. But I have to double check and so forth. But we really need to win out. I mean, we're 3-5. We're 2 games below 500. If we win out, we can make the playoffs somehow. At 7-5. We're probably going to need some help getting in. I really don't see us getting in strength of schedule wise, because we really haven't beat anybody with a winning record besides Portland so far. We've lost to all the teams that are basically in the midst of winning their division or have records above 500. So we're going to have to basically get some help. First of all, basically, you just need to win out. That's all we need to do. We just need to win out, go on a winning streak of our own. We win out these last 4 games. We have a shot of making it in. Lone Star Glory is knocking on our door. I'm pretty sure they're ahead of us in the standings now since we lost. Sitting at 3-5, and they won. I want to say they're 4-4, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check, but yeah, man. So. I'm trying my best to get with some of the guys in the front office and just go over and just get with those guys on scouting and so forth and whatnot. But hey, man, Houston, I love you guys. Once again, thank you all so much for being part of this team. Here's another thing I want to talk about. I'm making it short as possible, guys. We need a lot of you guys to come back for next season. Oh, back up on Nana. Nana Leahy will be released, but there will be someone, and we will be replacing Nana Leahy. We will not be bringing in another corner to replace Nana. So what's going to happen is Mike Jones will be sliding over from the 6th corner the 6th DB to the 5th DB, which will put him in the slot on nickel and dime plays. So Mike Jones will be getting a lot more playing time now than he did the previous 8 weeks. So Mike, we're looking forward to seeing you, on the field more, and we hope that your player can be out there and bring some joy to you, seeing your guy on the field a whole lot more. I know it was difficult for you playing that dime situation, only coming in on dime situations, and not getting as much playing time as you would like for your player to see. So. Congratulations, and I hope that you're okay with that decision to move you up on the depth chart so that you can get some more playing time. What I was gonna say, guys, I will be sending out a message to you guys pretty shortly here, asking each and every one of you, how was your experience this season, and how do you feel the team did? How do you feel that the front office is doing? How do you feel about me as an owner? Basically, like an evaluation of the team in which the player has control. The players have control of this evaluation. Basically, you guys are just giving your feedback to me and just informing me how was your experience here with the Houston Hyenas, but foremost with the SFL as well. Also, I wanted to say this. We need each and every one of you guys to come back. And the reason why I say that is because here in the SFL, there's only 1 season contracts. Contracts go from season to season, right? So at the end of each season, Houston, we normally lose a lot of players, and if we can get guys to maintain with the team and continue to build that camaraderie and strengthen the team instead of us having to go into the draft each and every season. The past 2 drafts, we had to draft 8 players. That's a lot of players. 16 players we had to draft over a 2-season span. You have some teams going into the next season not needing to go into the draft. Why? Because they're either retaining all of their players, Are they're going into free agency only needing 1 to 2 players in free agency, so like I say, if we can get everyone to come back next season, I mean, that would be great, man. That would be great, because it's going to push us. It's going to give us a push and a boost. You guys have been doing awesome this season with progression. Thank y'all so much for getting your progression in, because like I say, not only does your player get better, we get better as a team, as a whole. So let's continue to get our progressions in. Our progression ends every Tuesday. It starts every every Friday night at 11:59 p.m. Central Time, and progression ends every Tuesday night at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. So let's make sure we get those progression in, guys. And man, much kudos to you all for being part of this team. And like I said, I do hope that each and every one of you guys do come back next season, so that, man, we can be a force to be reckoned with. Let's grow together, everybody. Also, man, give it up for Dave Burr. Outstanding game, matching Matt South blow for blow. Kyle Fenimore had an outstanding game. Actually, major kudos to Kyle Fenimore, man, for the game that he had. I altered the offense. I just altered like 2 or 3 plays that I know that the AI calls a lot that targets DRCM. So I removed those plays so that Fenimore can get a lot more shine, because the cornerback that covers Fenimore was a lot his overall was lower than the guy that was covering Sim. So basically, I wanted to take advantage of that one-on-one matchup, and Fenimore basically had his way with the guy. Warren Murray had an outstanding game, over 100 yards rushing. Josh Rowe had a pick. I think Josh Rowe had 2 picks, right? If I'm not mistaken. I know he had 1 pick that was called back because the defensive line jumped off sides. Also, guys, defensive line, we will get better. We didn't put any pressure on Matt South. We couldn't even scratch the motherfucker. Pardon my French. We couldn't even scratch his ass if we wanted to, but we will be getting some pressure. Like I say, we have plans to bring in a guy that's going to help our defensive line out a lot. I mean, a lot, man. And we're excited to bring him back and to get him going and so forth. So that's that, man. This video is 17 minutes long. I didn't want it to be this long here, but we will get things going, man. We will get things going. Back to the drawing board we go. Offense is rolling, so we just got to tighten things up on the defensive end. Not saying that defense is playing poorly, but things just need to be tightened up, and we can't be giving up 51 points, and majority of the darn touchdowns are coming through the air or so. So, guys, that's my game recap of the week. Just wanted to talk about it to you guys, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.